think I pushed the right buttons. I don't know. You guys, I'm just pushing buttons over here. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me today. Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Are you there? Wait, what's going on? What just happened? Stop. I better not have a commercial on my video. Get out of here. What am I watching? What is going on? Why is it backwards? I need to go here. I need to go here. And I need to go here. You're number 3, Ms. Pam. You can hear me. Oh, good. Loud and clear. Verizon. I use T-Mobile, though. T-Mobile has good towers, for the most part. Except over by Giant Eagle. There's a dead spot down Mahoning Avenue by Giant Eagle. You get in the Giant Eagle parking lot, and it just doesn't work. Gianna! Hello, hello. Anna Moritz. Hello, hello. Mr. Jimster, how are you doing? Maddie the Empty Nest Scrapper, thanks for joining us today. Linda G, hello, hello. T, not afraid of color, how are you doing, my friend? Darla, thanks for joining us today. Lovely to see you here. PJB Stampa, thank you for popping in today. Mama Juju Crafting on the back 40. Well, hello. Thank you for popping in today. T-storms coming through Parma. We had thunderstorms today, Linda G. I was driving through them. The flooding in the one parking lot down by the pet store was ridiculous. The mom and 2 kids came out of the jumperee thingy, and they had to wade through the water. It was up to her little kids' little knees. And I felt kind of bad. And I'm like creeping along, and I'm like, please don't stall my car. Please don't stall my car. But I didn't want to rush through and spray them or cause the water to knock the kids over. So I'm like just creeping in my car. And then there was one car sitting in there. The water was up to the bottom of his door. Or her door. I don't even know. But yeah, it was thundering, and I had a couple of lightning flashes while I were out. You are good. Fingers were on the wrong keys. Okay. Ginger Cat Lady, hello, hello. Dawn, the Crafty Visage, hi, beautiful. How are you doing? There's a lot of peeps in here today. Lots of peeps. You need some rain over there. I would send you... Yes, I've seen her name a few times in the Messy Palettes channel. And I was there once or twice. And I was on the channel. We made things. We made things with the Messy Palette. You want to see the things we made with the Messy Palette? You know what? You're not going to see things I made with the Messy Palette because I done... Oh, no, here's one. I made that on the Messy Palette channel. And I made that. I want to revisit this because this was a lot of fun. I glued down the twine and then put re-inkers in there. I think I would do this with actual watercolors because re-inkers don't move as easily, and I think it would be really pretty with watercolors. But I really enjoyed that, and I showed how to do that. So we did that. We did that over on the Messy Palette. So go over and you can rewatch because she didn't delete it. She didn't say, oh, that was crazy, let's get rid of that. It's still over there, so you can go watch. Oh, Dawn played along. She needs to post her makes. And yeah, you guys, it was fun. When do you go live, Miss Ginger Cat Lady? And yes, you may. Yes, you may. And if you're on the Chat with Sassy's Discord, which my Discord link is in the description, there's a spot for going live for anybody that wants to share their own live or a live of a friend. Just a place to share the lives, because, you know, it's nice to share sometimes. Joyce, wait, who? Joyce, hello, hello. Oh, you're in Texas near the flooding area. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. Stay dry. Stay safe. Higher land. Deborah! Deborah, thanks for popping in. All of my crafty friends, I will not be doing a Twitch Friday. I might do it later in the week. I don't know. But I will be elsewhere on Twitch Friday. I will be elsewhere. But anyways, just so you know, Twitch Friday is canceled or rescheduled. I'm not sure which. But we'll be back the following Friday. Participation engagement. Yes. Please don't get caught up in the because so if you're on an Android, you're seeing crowns 1, 2, and 3. But if you click on top fans, it'll show you up to like 5 or 6 of them. There's no rhyme or reason really to how they give those points for the crowns. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You're all fabulous, but yeah. Yes, Pam is right. Oh, she's coming in August though. She finally kind of set a date. She's coming in August. Oh, you now see them on your iPad? T? Because they weren't working on the iPhones and things for a while. Pam, you'll have to check out your iPad, see if it's updated. But you guys, shall we get crafting? So Mary Alice, a wonderful crafter and friend, and I'll be seeing her on Friday. Dinner. I will be seeing people for dinner on a Friday, and I am not rushing to get back. So, yeah, I won't be back in time for my Twitch. But, Mary Alice, our last dinner, she brought a box of stamps that we got to go through. Well, she packaged up a package just for me, and it was all spacey things. Star Wars, Star Trek, Serenity, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. And, we've been playing. We have been playing with these stamps ever since. If you guys follow me on TikTok, hold on a second here. On TikTok, I made this, and we used the little space, and then we used the little emblem from another set from the original Star Trek. But it's similar enough. We put it in there, right? So we stamped and embossed the background for this, and then we made this glorious piece. I gutted it. So don't panic, my friends. We gutted this. We have the chunk over there for another project. Anyways. Oh, she gets to go home now. Are you finishing up at work? But so we're back at it. We're back at it. Oh, you have had a long day, April. Is that Mama Juju? Is April? She was up at 4 a.m. I have the same number of points as the number 3, so I consider myself crowned, right? And see, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was awake at 4 a.m. I fell asleep and then woke up. I don't know why. But we had Terry Cooper. She was on Twitch, and she's like, when are you going to use the next generation? And I says, well, since you asked, we're going to do it Wednesday, and that's today. And she's like, my favorite is Deanna Troy and Will Riker, which would be this one. Number 1 and Counselor Troy, right there. Oh, and we're going to use, you guys, shh, we're going to use a sentiment. We're going to use a sentiment. It's going to be incredible. It even says incredible. I'm running out the door now. I'm always up before 4, sometimes 3. Backward insomnia. That's crazy. So what I was thinking is doing that. Let's see how much room that actually takes up. It needs to be a little bit bigger card. I want some room because I want to do some stuff. So if I put her here, and it's like her hand is gonna be, it's gonna be a little bit of overlapping with her, but not with him. I mean, they will be right up on the edge, which I guess is okay. I think that'll be okay. And then what I want to do is like make a little no. I want to make a frame, but I want like rounded corners, like a boob tube, like a TV, but more like, and it would be behind them. I want to make a little frame, like a window on the Starship, like they're standing at one of those big windows, and then in the big window is gonna be some stuff out in space. And so we're gonna use our graphics opaque black. This I got at the lady who takes Eons because she buys everything in bulk, and then it's like pre-orders, and sometimes it takes a couple of months for it to come out. You guys know, scrapbooking made simple. Scrapbooking made simple. But Joggles sells some Scrapbooking Made Simple. Joggles sells 12 by 12 sheets, which I bought 12 by 12 sheets there too. That's where the 12 by 12 came from, was Joggles. But I'm using a little 6 by 6 piece because that's what we're doing today. And I think it'll be fine. We're going to stick with A2. We're going to stick with A2. It'll be glorious. Adelaide! Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in today. Janine! How are you doing? Okay, and then we're going to put on our gloves because we don't want to stain our avocados. I already got an avocado stain. I don't even know how. Our headless Nick right there. Headless Nick. Nearly headless. It's up there somewhere. Nick. As opposed to Bob. Bob, who had no arms and no legs until we gave him his... I can't get my hands in these things. My fingernails stick. It's sticky. It's hot, you guys. But I don't want the alcohol on my fingers because it stains. I know. Enough with the personal hellos, you crown stealer. That's hilarious. Okay. I didn't coat them with lime. So they're browning. I bought an avocado today to eat. He has no arms and no legs. I bought a Bob the avocado, and I'm going to gobble them up later. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to use 99% isopropyl alcohol, 99%. Okay, I need to move my other stuff so it doesn't. I have my little puffer. When you're doing black, dark bases, you need some white, and we're almost out, but we should have enough. And then we're gonna do similar to what we did. We're gonna do that and that and that, and then what does Baja Blue look like? Baja Blue, Baja, and I want to do Purple Twilight. That's a lighter purple. Purple Twilight. Raspberry. Pink Sherbet. Where's Purple Twilight? What does Amethyst look like? Oh, Amethyst is nice. We'll get Amethyst, but I still want Purple Twilight. There it is. I found it. So we got some yellows, blues, greens, and purples. We got to be careful. We have to be careful not to get the purples too close to the greens and the yellows. Or we'll have browns, which is fine because it's in the galaxy. Yes, we're going to put a little bit of alcohol ink down. Hopefully a little bit. Sometimes I get a little carried away. Hi, sweetheart. Just made it to the post center today and brought them the next Happy Mail. Awesome saucin'. Crown me. I know, right? Okay, so I'm going to do like I did the other one. I'm going to put... our card is A2. You know what? Let me cut this down. I don't want to put some beautiful piece on them and then I have to cut it later. So I'm going to do A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I can use these later to like make little bookmarks and stuff. It's a plastic paper. I don't know if you can die cut it. Honestly, I don't know. But there's this. And our little peoples are going to be here. And then the corners will be cut off because I'm going to put that little frame in there. So it's going to be like a little frame for a little window. So we just need to kind of focus right here. We're gonna focus right here. I'm going to add a bunch of alcohol because it's 99%. It's not really going... Yes, we're doing Star Trek The Next Generation. Let me get these open first. I always forget. Limeade. Star Trek The Next Generation via Kindred stamps. Kindred stamps interpretation of said shows, which are great. Okay, so we got our colors open and I've got this nice puddle. We're gonna go down with the yellow right through the center, and you cannot see it. This is where the white comes in. But before that, I'm going to add a little bit of that on that side, and that on that side, and a little bit of that. And then we're going to add just a little bit more alcohol, and then we're going to get this white in there. And that's when the magic happens. Look at that. Look at that. And I use a lot of alcohol because it's not going to change the colors too much. Ooh, look at that. Little puffers. Look at that gorgeousness. And then I'm going to put, you know what? Oh, look, it's missing. That would have made a mess. That, what? Gianna! Girlfriend, you don't have to do that, but thank you. Gianna. Why is, oops, okay, we're getting it. Gianna, thank you, Gianna. Keeping our channel rolling. So this is why we wear gloves. We're just going to shove that back in there, hopefully. Or not. Is it like, I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to come out. But it did. And it's not going back in. Has anybody else encountered that? Like, I think it's broken now. That's not going back in. I think the seal's broken. That might be glue in there. Little chunky bits. I don't know. Look it, it's got all these little chunky bits in there. I just asked that. Yeah, it has to be. And see, and that's the other thing. You know, she did, what is that? Like, it's still an awesome thingy, right? And why don't people get points for that? It's just rude. But you're so awesome, Jana. You have no idea. Yeah, okay. So that is like now broken. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And that's a pretty color too. That's the amethyst. That's all right though. It's all right. Maybe. Okay, I'm thinking. I'm really distracted by that broken bottle. That's really going to bug me. I need to put a lid on it because I will dump it. But I'm going to have to figure out what to do with it. Because look, it's brokey. Click. Nope. Why would I do that? I just want to click the heart. There we go. I gave it a heart. Use a dropper. Oh, that's a good idea. I have one of those somewhere. I have one with the resin stuff, so that's a great idea. Thanks, Jenna. Saving the day. Yeah, no, I can't replace it. I can't replace it until after I move. Because I'm on a no-buy. I'm on a no-buy. You have to turn, yeah, you can turn off the crowny stuff if it's a distraction, and if you don't like it, you definitely can. It's in your settings somewhere. You can Google, YouTube does tell us. I'm going to add back in some alcohol there, and we're going to go in with a little bit of blue, because the blue and the greens are still going to make really pretty colors, right? So we have a lot of yellow in here, but look at that. Ugh, just gorgeous. And then we're gonna put in some white, like that. We're gonna blow that around. Ugh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I probably don't need to, but I'm going to put a little bit of purple on the outside just in case we see it. And then we're going to keep it out of there and blow that way just a little bit. Get a little bit of purple there. That had a little bit of yellow in it, so we got a little bit of a brown spot, and that's okay. Sorry for the squeaking. It's puffer in the air. But I think that's a lovely little galaxy. I think it's beautimous. We're going to let that dry, and then we're going to splatter it with some stars or space debris. We don't know what it is. Yep, I think that's why they let us turn it on and off too. And some people are just competitive. Anna Moretz! Anna Moret. You guys, you're still you're supposed to be grounded, Anna. Girlfriends. Oh my gosh. You guys spoil me. You do this to me on purpose. I feel it. I feel it. Oh my goodness. I'm just putting my lids back on. I'm just putting my lids back on. Oh, and we got to put this one. We got to put this one somewhere because we got to tape a pipette to it or something. Oh my. Anna, you giggle, girl. You guys, you're fabulous. Okay, and then we're going to peel this and we're going to let it dry because you can see that shiny bits, it's still wet. So we're gonna let that dry, okay? And then we're gonna clean up our mess. Where do I want to let this dry at though? Sit there, don't make a mess. And then to do some cleaning, oops, which I need to clean that too. We're gonna get our little rag and just wipe that. Wipe the colors off of there. Our lid back on, set those guys, and then our 100%, look at that glass mat comes nice and clean. Squeak it, squeak it. Let's do some wrapping. No wrapping for me. When that dries a little, we'll give it a couple of splatters of the put some deco foil. We could, but not on this piece. Not on this piece. Not in space. We're gonna splatter some debris. We're gonna splatter some debris. But we need to take off our sweaty in the garbage. Okay, Deanna and Riker and our Sentimenti. Let's stamp them on some crafty Krita paper because we're gonna do some alcohol inking. We're gonna stamp the people in our new Simon Hurley Black Widow. Maybe, because that is alcohol marker safe because it's water based. And then we're gonna do VersaFine Claire for the sentiment because I'm thinking it would be fun. Carrie, hello. Deborah, I sew sometimes. She wants to see, I know. I think they just do that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cut this so I don't have to cut it too much after we get it. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But I think we'll emboss the sentiment with some we're gonna mix up some colors for that. And then our little peeps, we'll stamp them on here. We're gonna leave us a little bit of room that we can fussy cut, okay, after they're all colored. We're gonna stamp, sorry, my nose is really having some issues today because Bean was being adorable and I had to pet the Bean. Bean, he's so beautiful. I have a cat, his name is Bean, and he's a beautiful cat, but his fur is like, it flies everywhere, and yeah, I can't even. Right. Thank you, T, for explaining, because I might have said it backwards. Yeah, so Message Delise, Deborah. Delise knows. She'll tell you which pins you need. You need a good, a stronger pin. A stronger pin. And trust me, she told me what it was, but I don't remember. You need a different gauge of a needle. A different gauge of needle. And once you change the gauge, game changer. Game changer. You need some strong stuff for industrial strength material. Gosh, look at those. Look at those happy peoples. Aren't they so cute? I'm not crying, really. Shmish. Yes, don't message me. Wait. Does T know sewing things too? Maddie says, I wish I could figure out the threading of the machine. Your machine might have googly bits. YouTube reference. People might have shown it. Yes. T answered. T answered Darla. With VersaFine Clear is pigment, Stellar is water-based. And because VersaFine is a pigment, kind of like a solventy thing, alcohol being a solvent, alcohol markers will make it move. See, where's that comment? Because I'm like scrolling through the comments and I'm not seeing where T says that. I see some of your posts, but it's like Restream is not giving me all the posts. It's not even showing up on here. Yes, because, see, because Jana says, if the needle heavy duty upholstery like T said, but I'm not seeing the post where T said that. So I'm not seeing all the messages. No, once. See, that's awesome. See, I know Delise sews because I was on a Zoom getting frustrated because I was having the issues. And she's like, oh, do this. And I'm like, oh, sweet. And I don't know, did you used to sew like bags or something? Do you have all messages on for your thing? Yeah, it's weird. That one, I don't know. You have sewn everything. See, some of it comes in. Some of them. Some of us see your comments, T, and then some of us see some of your comments. You're kind of there. See, that's why I say don't come at me when I skip over. I might not even have skipped it. It might not have even given it to me. But yes, I'll have to remember that I now have T and Delise to go for my sewing needs. Used to be I would call my mom, and Mom, I have this issue, this is not doing what it's supposed to do, and Mom would tell me what to do. But I don't have that anymore. I haven't had that since 2017. This is rude. This is rude. Okay, and then this one, I shouldn't do this on here, but I'm going to do that on there. I'm going to get... I'm going to do it in a black base, because we could totally do Versa Mark, right? And then the colored embossing. But if I miss a spot, I do still want it to be colored. So I'm going to go get... We have copper, or not copper. We have gold. We have gold. And we're gonna mix our own little concoction, which means we need one of these. Oh, I might have a concoction already made. I have a little bitty concoction. It's got a little bit of purple in it though. I got these at, I got this for like $2 at Mark's. And they're just perfect for when you make a little concoction of embossing powder. But I don't think I want that one. And then this embossing powder I threw in mica. So I have a shimmery purple now. Oh, this one. This one is from Jim. Jim sent me some nice... This one's a Seth Apter Weathered Gold. We'll use that one. And we'll do a little bit of... that. Yeah, that might be nice. And then a little bit of... Will that show up, I wonder? A little bit of that? We'll sprinkle on a little bit of that. It's going to be an interesting concoction. Should we do a little bit of sterling? Why not? Why not? We're going to do our thing. We're going to do it. We can do it. And I have the cutest little spoons. Look at it. I have the cutest little spoons. And that's how we'll scoop them out. We shall scoop them out. And then we'll pour the extras in there. We need our coffee filter. Coffee filter. Coffee filter. Okay. So, let's get this stamped. And then we'll sprinkle on some goodness. And if it doesn't work, we'll just do it again. That's going to be so glorious. Look at that. Ooh, so nice. So nice. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. I'm going to take a little teeny bit. And I'm going to put, I'm just going to tap it on like so, and then I'm going to put it back. So I'm just finding a way to tap on just a teeny paper bit. She says, I only sew paper now. A party mix coming after this, yes. Okay, and then we're going to get a little bit of this with a little bit of glittery bits. Okay, put that back. Jim said this one is from Brutus Monroe. It's a rainbow. Rainbow. I think we're going to skip the copper and we're going to fill in the rest with this. I think it'll be fine. Nope, tiny one. We need a smidgen. We need a smidgen. Okay. And a little bit more. Okay, now because we've mixed the colors, now I didn't pick it up and shake it in between each colors because then the powder would have gone over the whole thing, right? So like now when I shake it, some of the colors will stick to other things. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's going to be fun. But I got a little bit where I don't want it. Oh, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. And then we're going to take and just put our new mix. We've created, oh, look at that. That's pretty. And we've just created a tiny little mix. And it's not wasted. Technically, I would have thrown that away. I would have thrown that away if I didn't have this. I would have thrown it away. And I'm missing one. Why am I missing one? Because I took it out and showed you guys. And it has now disappeared. There it is. I found it! What am I doing? Get over there. Stop it. Stop it, you dork. Last time I cut his hair, 3 and 4, I snipped it. Oh, not snipping the ears. Ouch. We're going to put our inks back. We're going to put those back later. I'm going to get this open and take them out. Oh, you guys, I need to dry this. We need to set this before the ink dries. It's very nice. I don't have a bunch, but what I do have is nice Brutus Monroe ink. Or embossing powder, sorry, embossing powder. I'm burning my fingers. We're gonna get some helping hands so we don't burn our fingers. Sheesh. Oh, that's so nice. Sometimes, look it. Oh, look. See, because we use that clear glittery one, that black on the bottom, and like that black is showing through a little bit. Oh, I love that. Oh, yes. Our crafty friend, Sherry D, got us a few of us because we all met at Stamp Away. Stamp Away, Stamp Away. They're nice. I forget to use them sometimes until my fingers go, whoa, whoa. Let's back that trolley truck up. And then I have a magnet on the side of my cabinet. So I just stick them to that. We need to clean this so we can put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away. Okay. Look at us. We're using sentiments and things. Hot dog. Your birds are having happy hour, eh? Smashing into the windows. Okay, Riker and Deanna Troy. I don't remember. Does Riker have brown hair or black hair? I did the whoa with my fuse iron. Yeah, those things get hot. Because, whew, they got to do the job, right? Deanna Troy. Deanna Troy is going to wear purple. Nope. Cheryl Savato. Oh, Cheryl Savato. Okay, Cheryl Savato. I knew it was one of them. Sherry D gave us one of these. And Cheryl Savato gave us the little happy hands. I should probably engrave this stuff. So crazy. I'm sorry, medical. Medical is crazy. We're paying our daughter's meds out of pocket for diabetes. Because I can't afford the 3 months at a time. Eventually, we'll be able to help her. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Deanna Troy. She is going to wear dark purple today. Oh, that's dark. That might be too dark. Yeah, I like those. So she's going to be matchy matchy. Are you guys ready? And her hair is black, so hopefully that'll still show up. Tiny taps. Tiny taps. And she's going to have shoesies that match with her tiny taps. And maybe an earring. Did she wear earrings? I don't know, but she's going to wear an earring today. We're just going to... No, we're not. We might tap something later because I don't want to run skin color through the purple and make a mess. That would be tragic. I can't imagine wearing a bodysuit like that. Like, I wonder if she had troubles getting in and out of the thing, because it looked like it was just sewn. She was just sewn into it. I don't know. I always thought to myself, nope, I couldn't carry that off. I couldn't. No bodysuit for me. And then she has black hair. That much I know. So we're going to do light gray highlights for her hair. Like, I'm just going to say, like, somewhere in there is going to be a highlight. And then on there. Somewhere in there is going to be the light. And we're going to leave that out. And then we're going to go in with some black. Or mostly black. We're going to go in with a cool, a gray. Did anybody tell me what Riker hair's colors was? No, I don't see comments about Riker's hair color, people. And was his shirt was red and black pants, right? Red and black with black pants, I think, and black shoes. That's what we're going with. I don't know these things. little bitty taps along the line. Black hair. Thank you, Deborah. You guys are talking about medical insurances. That's too much work. I don't want to think about medical stuffies. It's expensive. I gotta go to a Giant Eagle tomorrow and figure out what's wrong with the current prescription we're trying to fill. Yeah. Don't be embarrassed, T. From my lack of paying the bills, I have no money to spend. We get to buy groceries. That's what we get to buy. We get to buy groceries. And not like the groceries we used to buy. We have to actually plan this stuff out. It sucks. It sucks. Because I didn't learn my lesson. Me and credit cards don't get along. But I will learn my lessons. I will never get another credit card. I don't care what they say. No more. I know. Because it's the money. It's all about the monies. And they can just stuff it. It's just crazy. Trying to get her hair colored and not make a mess. It's a lot of thinking, you guys. It's a lot of thinking. Yep. These tiny images are hard. They're just hard. And then we're going to go with our lighter and go over that again. Hopefully to soften a little bit. Highlight. I don't like how that is. I might go in with a white pen because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't mind it on the top of the hair, but I'm not digging that. We're going to go back in and color that in. That just looked weird. We'll do some white gel pen highlights for that part. Yeah, because that looks much better. Okay, Mr. Riker with his beard and stuff. I think we'll do the same. We'll just use the nice dark gray. And then that way there, when we add the black to the shirt, we'll hopefully see a little bit of difference. Tiny taps. Tiny taps into those tiny areas. Holy moly. All of my peeps. Do you like guys with facial hair, clean shaven, or does it depend on the guy? My guy, he has facial hair, and when he goes clean shaven, I get really distressed. So he's not allowed to go clean shaven. Sometimes he gets really close and it puts me in a little bit of a panic. I'm like, where's your facial hair? I can't handle it. Yes, 185 is way better than 1,000, but still sucks. Still sucks. You like furry guys? I would have to say that too. My guy's also got chest hairs and stuff. And he's so yummy. He's so yummy. Anyways. Once I got diagnosed with 2 autoimmune, oh my goodness. 1 is like bad enough, but 2, holy bagoli. When Jeff shaves his beard off, he looks really aged, 12 years old. It does, right? There's Riker's facial hairs. And then I'm gonna kind of wash out this little piece maybe. If I don't like it, we'll put the color back in. Kind of bleaching out a little area for a little bit of highlight. And it was already put there, so that works. I think that's fine. Go over that one more time, just to make me feel better. There we go. Okay, and then we definitely need some black, which my black has some issues, so hopefully it'll not give us any issues while we try to do this stuff. He's looking so dapper already. Hate it when I go outside the line. That really sucks. Look at him. Don't they look cute? And then I gotta find people's colors so they can be colored. Oh, and a red. We need a nice red. There's his outfit and a nice red. Will this one be? Works for me. Woo! They're so cute. Kind of sad they made them the same height though, because Riker's a tall dude. Like, he's a tall dude. I think they should have made him and Worf just a little bit taller than all the other stamps. I think it would have been way better. Way better. But beggars can't be choosers, and these were given to me, so there's that. Oh, look at his little star suit. So happy. Okay, and then people color. People color. People color. Not that one. Where's my people color? Almond and ivory. I think she's gonna be ivory. I'm cleaning my brush because I'm going next to other colors. It's not because of the line from the stamping, it's the actual colors. Okay, because see, look, those don't move. Those don't move. But we're going to get close to the other colors, and that's what moves. And then I think this one's dark enough. Well, I should have done them opposites. Oh, that's like no color at all. What the heck? Okay, no, they're just both gonna be the same color. It's okay. Not too bad. Okay. We did it. Wait, is that the right one? Ivory? Yes. And then we're going to fussy cut and put them, and then we'll go over with a couple of gel pen highlights. Deanna is tan if I want to go darker, but I don't know if I have a good tan person color, because that is not it. Yeah, I think they're just too dark. That one might be nice. I think we'll just go in with a highlight though. Or a low. Oh wow, that was really dark. Not exactly what I was going for, but we'll go over it. Don't worry. Poor girl. She went out tanning too much. A little bit too much, but we'll blend it out. We'll soften it up a little bit. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Oh, that's better. Ooh, ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I like them. I like them because I like Star Trek and Star Wars. So, yeah. And Batman. I would do Batman 100%. I just don't have any Batman stamps. I could probably draw all the things I need for Batman except Batman himself, because me and drawing people is a little bit hard. I could do silhouettes. But anyways, fussy cutting. Thank you, Mama Juju. Janine lives in Canada. Canada. She's a Canadian crafter. Terry Cooper, you missed it, girlfriend. I colored them. Wait till you see their background, though. You missed their background too, but we're gonna fussy cut. We're gonna give them a little bit of halo because I don't want to cut right up to the line. Cooking dinner. What you have for dinner? My son cooked our dinner. Nice easy peasy casserole with $6 rotisserie chicken, 2 boxes of cheap generic stovetop, and I call it stovetop because I don't know what else to call it, stuffing mix by Myers, which was less than $1 a box. And then, let's see, there was stuffing, one bag of vegetables, which was $1.50. And then 2 cans of generic cream of chicken soup that were less than $1 a piece. And it was less than $20 for our dinner, which I get to go try. We found a recipe. And he made it. And I could have cooked my own chicken, but it was cheaper. It's cheaper to buy a rotisserie. Because I could have bought a $10 raw chicken or the $6 and some change cooked rotisserie. So, yeah. I'm all for rotisseries. Although they're cheaper at Sam's Club, but I didn't go to Sam's Club. There he is. And here she comes. Miss America. Well, I know. Roasted chicken. I bought cheese sticks today. Yeah. They're good low carb for my daughter, who's got to watch her carbs because she's diabetic. Because carbs turn into sugar, and her body does not get rid of it right. We go through a lot of chicken and pork because pork loin, you can buy one big pork loin for like 20 bucks at Sam's Club, and it's like 3 meals for us. Like what the paper's doing here at her fingers. I just shoved the scissors into my finger because that was fabulous. I didn't break the skin, so yay. There's them. There's sentiment that's gonna be there, and I have to debate if I'm going to just leave it whole and then have them on it. But I want to cut, I need to cut that down. I need to cut it down because I don't want it, I don't need it taking up a ton of space. Space, the final frontier. Da 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 da. We're going to take a little bit off of that. Is that lined up? That's good enough. That was so close. Oh, look how close I got that. Yikes. But that's okay. So yeah, so that will be like that, and then he will be like that, and then they're gonna go on top of this. Oh, you guys don't even get to see it. There it is. There it is. Look at our space. Ah, isn't that gorgeous? I need to take a picture of that. Oh, that one's just, ooh, it's even better. It's even better than I remember. And I just did it. Please hold. I'm going to turn on my photo box here, and I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to take some pictures because that's gorgeous. Sometimes I'm really proud of myself. Where's that phone? Okay. We're gonna take some pictures. We're gonna take some pictures. Do 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 do. Focus, 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 focus. It's so shiny. It's reflecting. Look at it though. Oh, there. That's not so. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I did a long exposure. What the heck was that all about? What are you guys doing? Focus. Photo. Gosh. Sorry, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons on this phone for today. I don't know what's going on. Zoom in. Zoom, zoom. We'll get that corner. We'll get that corner. Okay. I think we got some good photos. I think we got... Focus is not what I heard from you. I would love to say that out loud. You know, just yeah. But I know. Over on Twitch I would say it. I would be like, yeah, because I love that word. Okay. Big bag of chicken. Ooh, size and some chicken thigh soup. Oh my gosh. You want to see some of the pictures? Look at how crazy that turned out. That's a zoom up. Ooh, all the little bits. Ooh, this little wispy. Ooh, ooh, I know. And there it is. Just look it. I love it. I took pictures, you guys. Okay, oh, what was we doing? What was we doing? Because that's English and a half. I want to put a thin window. I want it to be kind of ovally. So we're going to cut this down to A2 size. Because I want it to be kind of like a TV screen. Not TV screen, but like they're inside the ship looking out. And they would have metal or whatever. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we'll save those pieces. And then we're gonna get that looks like a nice little shape. That's actually a nice little shape. Let's trace that on there. We're gonna put that right up to there. Oops. I'm doing it on the back so that we can actually see that. And then we would want that like that. Right? Nope. What if I cut off the one corner? Oh no, I gotta gut the inside. No, it's gonna be on the inside. Okay, I almost messed that up. It's a good thing we're redoing this. See, we need to come down a little. Right? Because then we're gonna come down, because we need a little bit of an edge, not a ton. And then we're gonna cut out this center piece. I don't know what I'm doing. Half the time we're just faking it till we make it. But I need a little bit of a border. Close enough. Close enough. I do not know. Bye, Miss Pam. Have a good nap. Is this gonna be perfect? No. If you have an oval, will that work? Absolutely, but I don't like ovals, and this is not exactly oval, so it's okay with me. And there's that. Oh yeah. Look it. It's a little wonky. We'll just put that part down at the bottom. It's okay. Look at that. Like a little TV. Almost. I know, right? So that's going to be on there. Then we're going to have this on there. And then him and her. Like they're standing in the dining room area. We need to move that sign over just a little bit. But yeah. So there it is. It's so pretty. But we gotta do a couple of things first. I still want to put some splatter on this so it looks like some stars. I'm a little nervous though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because I don't know how this ink is gonna affect or interact with the alcohol ink. But we're gonna find our fan brush and do it anyways. Don't panic. Don't panic. We're gonna panic because I can't find the fan brush that I want to use. If I was a fan brush, where would I go? It's not like it's on my desk because I cleaned that, you know. What do I do with these things? I don't even know. Like, it's like my bestest fan brush because it's like little and it doesn't. Oh, gee, golly, Miss Elizabeth, on your bathroom sink. Put down the splatter. That's right. That paintbrush. And it's not like I take them out of my craft room because I would have to take it downstairs a level to the bathroom and then bring it back up. And I don't do that. I just clean them here and I deal with them. And I use that splatter brush a lot. And you think I would get in the habit of just putting the thing away. Like it's supposed to live in this one, in the one with the horses, because I use it a lot. These are my duster brushes for when I gotta dust some crumbs. I don't know. You know what? It probably fell. Probably fell somewhere to its doom. The doom. Okay, we're gonna do toothbrush style because when in doubt, try something new. We're gonna pick it up with your toothbrush and then go with the toothbrush. Okay, are you ready? I'm not ready. Be ready. Here we go. I'm like looking in places that it would not be because, you know, we're gonna make a puddle. We're gonna put it away because we have to put it away or else we'll lose it. And we're gonna get the water. We're gonna add some Wawa. And then we're gonna get into the toothbrush. And we're gonna get it on our nails. And everything else. I better do that. But gloriousness. And so it is pulling the color. I'm not sad about that. I need to clean my nail before that stuff sets in, and then I'm all sad because I colored my avocado. That looks nice. Toothbrush for the win. Look it. Some of them stayed white, and then some of them absorbed the color underneath, and we're not sad. We're not sad about that, but we have a huge puddle of white. Ooh, you know what we should do? Not waste all that white. I'm gonna use some of that white. And don't come at me. I told you we're gonna use this one for something else. This is the guts out of my last project. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And we're gonna add some splatter to that too. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad. Did I get any on me? We didn't get any on us. So that's even better. Sorry, I just smacked you. Just smack you. Oh, look at that. Oh. Should save it for an art. Well, we'll just make another one. Plus, I have that one. I have that one. I know, it's glorious. I'll post on Facebook, on the regular not in the chats on Facebook, but in the regular feed, I'll put a photo of our little project without the stars. If you print it, you can sprinkle it with your own stars. So we took a picture of this beforehand, and I'll share it. I'll share a picture of this one so you guys can download it and print it if you want. But and you can add your own speckles. You can add your own speckles. Oh, here's our card base. It's gonna open like this because that's just how I'm feeling today. Okay, and then this is graphics, F-I-X, graphics paper. And so it's plastic, and I'm trying to fold it. So I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to tape it down today. Tapey tape, tapey tape. I'm so hungry, you guys. I mean, I have eaten today, but I could smell dinner, and it's made me hungry. Now, if you notice this card base, I scored it in the wrong spot, and then, yeah, we're still using it because we don't care. And I'm going to place it upside down and press so I don't run my fingers through anything that might still be wet. Okay. And when you flip it and you're not sure if it's still wet, don't move, flip it and don't move it. Okay. Back to pinning. Pinning. Thank you for joining us, Miss Deborah. Almost lost our outline. This, I'm not sure if I want to glue it down or, I just love how that frames that in there. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. I need a wonky oval. That's what I need. We're going to glue it in hopes it stays. It should. And if it doesn't, I will put, I'll go back and put some tape on it. but I think it will. Oh, and the picture will be on Facebook and Discord. Discord in the free use, free for personal use file. Got a little glue on there. Okay. My glue dries clear, so it shouldn't hurt it too much. Okay. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. I wish they could hold hands, like just a little. I wish her arm was just a little bit longer. And she's, you know, she is shorter than him. I don't know how I feel about the sentiment now. You guys, do you ever do that? Like, you do the things and you just don't know. I just don't know. Good night. Good night. Sorry, sentiment. I don't like you. But I do like this. Like, she's getting ready to hold his hand. And then we get to see more of that. So this makes me happy. We'll put the sentiment on the inside because I like what we did. But, you know, I don't like that. So we're just going to glue that beautimousness to the inside. That did turn out really nice. This is it. This is it. Sorry, guys. And then we see this love. It's such a... Sometimes I'm so impressed with myself. Like, I got it. Look at that. Just look at that. Bye, Maddie. Have a good dinner. This is it, though. This is how this is gonna look. So I'm kind of happy with it. And we don't cover too much of him, so that makes me happy. And she does look like she's kind of holding his hand, so I'm okay with that. And then I gotta rub this glue off of there. Okay. And then there's this, which we can put, I think that'll be cute. And then I have that room, or whoever. I think we're going to put it in my shop. It might be the first cart that goes into my shop. There it is. It took forever, but we got it. For a Riker Troy fan, this card is beautiful. Thank you. I have not from Peggy Rose. Sorry. Is there a way? Do you have her on Messenger or anything? Go message her and say, just thinking of you. Which I need to do. I haven't heard from Miss Sherry D for a while either. Okay, but there it is. Terry Cooper says, nope, I wouldn't give that card up for nothing. I can't keep all of my cards, even though they're spectacular. I mean, look at that. But you know, you're probably right. It might have to go into my space album because look at them. I think my mom would be proud too because she was a huge Star Trek fan. She started off with Star Trek though, and then we grew up watching reruns of Star Trek and then got into The Next Generation and Voyager and Deep Space Nine and stuff. And I didn't really get into Deep Space Nine, but my daughter, she has seen all of them. Thank you, Netflix and everybody that plays them. And Paramount, I think, is where she watched them all. She watched them all. And I really dig the movies and stuff. Voyager. But yeah. Somewhere something incredible is waiting to be known. I don't know. I love it. Thank you. And thank you, Terry Cooper, for just suggesting that we use Star Trek The Next Generation. If anybody else has suggestions, if you saw my heaping pile of stuff, let me know. I'm going to snap a picture so people can see what they missed on our Wednesday night live. And we will be back next Wednesday doing something. Oh, next Wednesday might be a scrapbook page because we have like 2 Wednesdays left, but I need to get a scrapbook page in for Wednesday scrapbooking. Your mom loved Deep Space Nine. Yeah. I like them all. I mean, you just can't really go wrong, right? They were fun. Even the cheesy old ones. Thank you guys for popping in and hanging out. I don't send birthday cards. Sorry. Ask Pam. Pam and Deborah are like uber besties, and I didn't even send them a card. I think I told Deborah happy birthday, but only because I think she sent me a picture of her cake, and then I went, oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday. I'm really bad with the birthdays, so I don't send them. I send other happy mail though. I want to thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do some Hero Arts stamping. So if you like Hero Arts, come hang out with us. And then if it's through Spellbinders, possibly, but because he does Spellbinders and Ranger releases. And as far as I know, there's no Ranger release, but I think there is a Spellbinders release. But I don't get that. I don't get those goodies. Because I designed Teamy for him on the Ranger side, not Spellbinders. I know. It sucks. So the Spellbinder stuff will wind up on my wish list. Which will sit there for forever. Anyway. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, Hero Arts and our crafty goodness. Gosh, those look nice. Thank you, Janine. I really appreciate it. And wait, where is I going? I was gonna send you guys out. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna send you guys out with some music and an out video.